This is Destiny, that's Cassandra, that's Anna, Morgan, Robin, and Lauren. Hi, my name is Kylie Love, and today I'm going to be talking about a museum I chose about the Holocaust. This is the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum, and if you've never been there, I think you should. Because this museum, even if you haven't went in person, if you can look at it at their website online, this museum has a lot of great information about the Holocaust that most people didn't know about. Personally, before I went online and looked at this museum, I had no idea anything about the Holocaust, but after doing all the research about this, I have learned a lot, and I think you should do it too. My tour will be about 3 different exhibits that I think showcase the Holocaust the best. My Exhibit A was the permanent exhibition, the Holocaust. Exhibit B is Remembering the Children Daniel's Story, and Exhibit C is Burma's Path to Genocide. So, like I said, Exhibit A is the permanent exhibition, the Holocaust. This exhibit has 3 different floors to it, and they all showcase something a little bit different. The first floor is mainly about the Nazi assault, and it happened in 1933 to 1939. And it was just about like what had happened to some people, but in the second floor, it is called The Final Chapter. And it doesn't showcase as much, but it also showcases a lot of the Holocaust. And then the third and final floor is just a basic layout of the Holocaust, and it really shows a lot of what happened. So here are some pictures of places in that exhibit. I'm not sure which floor they are, but they're in there, and you can really see it. There's a lot of hands-on activities throughout there, and there's a lot of different articles and photographs and audios that you can really see, and I think this is great to show just a general layout of the Holocaust. My Exhibit B is Remembering the Children Daniel's Story, and this exhibit is about a little boy who tells the story of what him and his family went through during the Holocaust. And I think that is really important for people to know. Most people think about the Holocaust and they're like, oh, it affected people, but they don't think about how it affected people's families. They just think of people in general, and I think it's really important to see how kids went through this situation. Here are some pictures of the exhibit. Now this exhibit only has 1 floor to it, but there is still just as much hands-on activities. There's a lot of photographs, and there's even diary entries from Daniel, and it's just to show how the kids went through the wartime and how it really, really affected them. And Exhibit C is Burma's Path to Genocide. This exhibit shows how one group of people were pushed out, and they were citizens, and then they became outsiders. They pushed out about 700,000 people, and that's just to show not only did the Holocaust affect individuals and families, but it affected groups of people in general. And most people don't think about that when they think about the Holocaust. But just like the other 2 exhibits, this one does only have 1 floor, but it does offer featured audios, videos, photos, and it actually also has first-person testimonies, and I think that's really important too. Throughout this whole museum, there is a bunch of different facts that most people don't know about. And when I first got on this website, I was like, oh, this is just a general website. No, this museum has so many more exhibits than the ones I showed. And if I would have went through them all, we would have been here for years. But I just chose the 3 because I thought they really focused on 3 different parts of the exhibit that were the most important. And after I went through this, I thought it was very important to reach out to people and show them the Holocaust because they don't know it like I didn't. So if you're ever in Washington, D.C., or if you ever have free time, feel free to go online and look at this. I went through the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum, and I showcased the 3 exhibits, the permanent exhibition, the Holocaust, Remembering the Children Daniel's Story, and Burma's Path to Genocide, and those are definitely not all of them, but those are 3 very important ones. Thank you.